Hello YouTubers, this video right here is mainly for all the Mach 1 owners from 03 to 04. This may work for all you Cobra owners from 96 to 04. If you guys haven't done it, or if you already know, it's a fucking pain in the ass taking off the valve covers on these 4-valve motors. Now, I've managed to get both sides off, passenger and driver side, but if you check the forums, do your research, everybody knows that the driver side is a pain in the ass. I managed to get it out. I didn't remove the clutch cable. I probably should have, but I didn't. I just moved it aside. But you hear the two different things of, you can take out the driver's side valve cover if you remove the engine mount and lower it on a jack. Well, I tried that and it didn't work. Maybe it'll probably work on maybe the older Cobras or maybe the Terminator Cobra, but on the Mach 1 it doesn't work. I wouldn't try it, I wouldn't waste my time. Go with removing the hydro booster. Okay, there's only 4 bolts. There's gonna be one down here in the bottom left. You can get to that one because there's a stud that sticks out, and then the top 3, those ones you're gonna have to get inside under the dash. I know people don't like getting under the dash, but honestly this would probably be the best way to do it if you want to take off this fucking valve cover and paint it and, you know, do whatever the hell you want with it, because I'm only doing this because my tube seals were leaking and it was drenching my spark plugs with oil. So that's why I'm doing this job. But what I wanted to show you guys is when you disconnect the master cylinder from the booster, you're still not going to get enough room because the master cylinder is still connected. Well, the brake lines are still connected to this this 4 joint right here. If you can see, it mounts right here to the frame. Well, a lot of guys say once they unbolt the hydro booster, they can't really move it to the right that much, just because that's the way it is. Well, I did some research. I read on the forum, some guy said, which is really smart, he said if you actually remove this nut off of this four joint brake housing, you'll be able to move this fucking master cylinder all the way back. You'll have more play with it, and by you doing that, you can move the hydro booster all the way to the right. See all that play I have? Look at that. When I put my valve covers on, I'm gonna have that much room, and I can probably even get more room if I just play around with it. But so how are you gonna get to that bolt? Well, it's gonna be a 13mm socket. Probably use a 4-inch extension and a ratchet. 13mm. What I did is I turned the wheel all the way to the left. Of course, I already have it on jack stands and everything. It's lifted up kind of high. Turn the wheel all the way to the left, and I was actually able to get that little nut right there. I already took off the nut, but as you can see, I have pretty good access right here. So I took it off, and I'm gonna pop this thing out, right? I'll pop it out, and then I'll have more adjustment. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Once you remove this out, you see it's already coming out of the notch. Now I have play, and I'm not gonna damage the brake lines because it's free flowing, not bending anything. So I'll just move it to where I want it to be, you know, move it to the side here and there. I'll mess with this, see how much room I can get. But the reason why I did this is so I can move the hydro booster out of the way, because this shit is a pain in the ass. What I noticed is that bracket right here on the edge always hits the valve cover right there in the bottom. So take it from what I've done and what I've researched. Hopefully this helps you out. because on YouTube there ain't a lot of videos out there that shows you how to do this. all you can do is read the forums. Another thing is passenger side. I was able to get it off. The manual tells you you have to remove all the AC lines, all that crap, but let's be honest, who the hell wants to get into all that, right? So let me remove this driver valve cover. What I had to do in the Mach 1 is take off the shaker hood, the bracket, take off the throttle body adapter, and the intake. I left the plenum on here. Didn't seem like it was a problem, but if it is, I'll probably have to remove that thing. Hopefully not. But I was able to get out the passenger side valve cover by loosening up this fuel rail right here. 2 little bolts I loosened up. I didn't take out the injectors or anything. If you guys want to get into that, go right ahead, but I didn't want to mess with this. I just wanted to loosen it up. That way I have some play. See that? I think that's more than enough play that I need. As I noticed, when you try to take out the valve cover, it ends up hitting this. And you will have to disconnect the fuel line right here. Once you do that, you have some play. You can move the wires out of the way, all that stuff, maneuver around just so you can get the valve cover off. But let me show you how everything's gonna look once I put it in. This is the valve cover right here. It's the passenger side. This one right here is ready to go. I think it looks pretty nice, and I think the finished product's gonna look pretty nice once everything's all in there. Because after all that hard work, I might as well, you know, retouch the valve covers, make them look pretty nice. Again, hope this helps you guys out. I did a lot of research. If you guys also need help figuring anything else out, you might want to check out a YouTuber called Danny Johnson. He works on Cobras, does a lot of maintenance on them, and he's definitely helped me out with all the questions and maintenance that I do on my Mach 1. So you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching.